This is Laura Duncan from CSMS. Today's lesson is a continuation of the properties of exponents. What I want you to notice is how is this different than yesterday and how is it the same? Let's expand each expression. Notice that there's an exponent on the outside of the parentheses. So the method that we're going to use is to stamp out whatever is inside the parentheses. Just like a stamp, we are going to repeat x to the third 5 times. Now that we have it stamped out, we can use some of the properties that we used yesterday, which is if the base is the same, you can add the exponents. So this would be x to the 15th power. On number 2, notice that attached to the parentheses is that exponent. So we will stamp out 2x to the 4th power, and the 3 tells us that we need to stamp it out 3 times. Now that we've done that, we know that we need to multiply the coefficients and add the exponents. So 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And we add the exponents if the bases are the same, so that would be 8 times x to the 12th power. Let's summarize this using words. Another property of exponents is to raise a power to a power, multiply the exponents. Or you can choose to stamp it out. For every non-zero number b, notice that b to the m raised to the nth power will be b to the m times n. So you're multiplying the exponents here. So on number 3, you can choose to stamp it out every time. But if you choose not to, you will simply multiply the exponents. On number 4, we see the real danger of not stamping it out. If you choose to stamp it out, you would see that you have 2 times 2, or 2 squared. So that would be 4. This is where 8th graders and Algebra 1 students make big mistakes. For our base of a, we would simply add the exponents now. Here you can see that if you chose not to stamp it out, it would be 2 times 2 is 4, which would still make 4/3. But the coefficient, that's where we see problems. Let's take a look at number 5. If you choose to stamp it out, I've laid it out there for you. If you don't, then let's take it step by step. We're multiplying them because it's a power raised to a power. And we would multiply these. 2 times 3 is 6. However, we're not complete yet. Now that we're multiplying, we're going to add the exponents so that our final answer is a to the 14th power. On number 6, you can choose to stamp it out, or you can use your exponent rules. Let's assume that you used your exponent rules from the beginning and did this part, which is fine. If you did that, it would be -2 to the 3rd power. If you have an odd number of negatives, it will have a negative value. And then we would multiply the power to the power. But please do not forget that 4t to the 2nd power. Now we would simply multiply the coefficients and add the exponents so that we end up with -32t to the 11th power. Please do number 7 on your own. If you choose to stamp it out, one thing I want you to remember is that these have an understood exponent of 1. So we'll multiply the coefficients. 6 times 6 is 36, and add the exponents. This is where Algebra 1 students really make mistakes because they forget about these exponents of 1. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 3. That would be an exponent of 8. And then the base of n, we have 1 and 1. So that would be n squared. Please box your answer. Let me work this example again as if you were going to not stamp it out. So we would have 6 mn squared. So that would be 36 m to the second n to the second. And this is how you would show your work. Times m to the sixth. You will come to the same conclusion. You'll just go about it a different way. Either way is fine, but please show your work. On number 8, I've started with stamping it out. So let's divide and conquer by doing the numerator before we divide. Let me go back for a moment and imagine that you did not choose to stamp it out. If you did not choose to stamp it out, we would still want to see this work right here. 3 to the third power would be 27 times a to the sixth times b to the third. If you did stamp it out, you would just add your exponents at this point. Now we're ready to divide. Let's begin with our numbers. 27 divided by 3 is 9. Then a to the sixth divided by a. Remember, this is a to the first power. That would leave us a to the fifth power. And finally, b to the third divided by b to the 1/2 would be b to the 5/2. Now number 9. Find the volume of a cube that has a side length 3x cubed. So if we remember how to find volume of a cube, it is side cubed. So we take the side length 3x cubed, and then that would be to the third power. So now let's simplify that. If you choose to stamp it out, take the time to do that now. If not, then you would do 3 to the third power. That would be 27. And it would be x to the 9th power. Remember that we're dealing with volume, so the units would be cubed on this. So going back to the questions that I wanted you to answer at the first, how is this different than yesterday? Well, the exponents are on the outside of the parentheses. That means that you are going to be multiplying the exponent instead of adding the exponent. And it's the same if you choose to stamp it out, you will still be adding the exponents. That's the lesson for today.